everyone, welcome to Kelley's Creative Dream Studios, and we are on day 5 of the hashtag 7 Days Summer Digi 2021, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't feel much like summer today. I got up to a very chilly 50 degrees outside, wind chill of about 42. Yeah, so not my morning. I closed up the house, turned on the heat, and we'll see what the day brings. Okay, today, as I said, day 5 of this Digi collab between Dearjuliejulie and Kara Brandon Creations. And you're going to want to check out the gals' shops. I'll link their Etsy stores down below. Both of them have amazing sales going on right now. Kara is celebrating 2,000 sales in her Etsy shop, and she's not been open very long. And so everything in her shop is 20% off, all across the board. But I do believe her summer digis for this kit are on sale at 50% off. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But even at that, 20% off is an awesome sale. And then Julie has 50% off 12 of her kits through June 1st, which includes the summer digi kit that we are showcasing this 7 days. Also, make sure you check out the Elves. Links down below. There are some really super creative gals out there, and you're going to want to see what they're doing. Okay, to the kits. This is Kara's. You'll notice Kara's are more of a vibrant color tone, and I love this trim. I absolutely love this trim. And then I made use, this is another one of those digitals collage sheets that got cut apart. But you'll see what I did with it in just a minute. And then this is Dearjuliejulie, a little bit more frosted, muted tones. And this one I also put to work. So, let's see what I did with these. Started with, stuff stuck to me, my paper clip. I rounded the corner, clipped the corners out, added a little bit of yellow fabric behind the number. And I did this so that I could keep this blue border trim. And then backed it with another one of Kara's, I believe, on this one. Yes, this is Kara's. So, that was my paper clip tab. Then with Julie's sheet here, I decided to make use of the whole thing, and I made a folio, a trifold wallet. And then I put some of Kara's on here. Now this piece came from Kara's Friday freebie that I've been getting the labels from. Cut this out of Kara's and raised it up on dimensionals for a little bit of extra texture on the front. And then you open it up and I have 3 tags in the center. This little basket is cut from Julie's, and I've trimmed it completely down so that just the basket and berries are there. Backed it with a little bit of yellow fabric, and you'll notice I put the glue just in the center of the fabric, so we still have a little bit of motion with that fabric in the background. And then I made a tag from Kara's with a little bit of green fabric strip, and this is punched with the Stampin' Up. Which one did I use? I don't have it labeled, but it was this one from Stampin' Up. This one I didn't do anything at all except rounded the corners. I may go back and put an actual piece of doily on the top of this. And then this one is cut out, and then I put that fabric that I'm trying to carry on from place to place. I lined the inside of the folio with the background sheet from Dearjuliejulie's Tiny Houses. It's working great with this kit. And so that was my folio for that. I've not decided on a closure yet. I think I want to put a small paper clip there. But the one I was going to use was too small. And this is kind of too big, so still playing with that one. And then I made my pocket, and this is where my pieces will go that apparently have gotten moved that I was going to put in here. We'll see what's in the envelope that we can salvage. Not a lot. Everything, I'm just not doing much with those big fruits, but I mean, that could make a nice big tag in there. And then there's larger versions of these ones, of this one from Julie's, that is actually the duplicate of this, that I could put on card and put in there. Haven't decided yet, but I did back it with that pink gingham fabric that I have. And it's still damp, and that's why I'm not playing with it a whole lot. I may back this with cardstock and make it a little firmer. But those are the 3 pieces that I've made with this kit. Now, we are not required to use everything in the digitals, so that's why I'm just kind of seeing how this journal comes together as I start laying the pieces out. So I keep all the extras in just a junk mail envelope that I can go back and pull from and add throughout the day or throughout the process of putting the journal together. So, now I had promised you 2 things today. One, this is the glue that I use when I put fabric down, especially if I'm putting small pieces of fabric down. It's by Crafter's Pick. It's the ultimate, only non-toxic, water-based super glue. It adheres to metals, plastic, glass, and more, and it dries clear. And it's been around since 1878, according to the label. And I get it at Hobby Lobby for $5.99, and I got to tell you, this stuff goes a long way. Doesn't take much to adhere anything down. Okay, the other thing I told you we were going to talk about today was how to make your own tickets. Now, you can cut a rectangle out of anything. I've cut these 3 rectangles off of the top of this label sheet, and they are 1 inch by 2 inch. And if you cut them out of a digital paper, designer series paper, I had one here to do. Let me do it first. I had this one here because I wanted to bring in these colors. So let's cut this one down here. And let's do this one by 2 inches long. And then I'm going to take this right out of the center. Let's get rid of that altogether. Get past the white. This trimmer has seen better days, but I'll tell you what, when it comes to cutting, nothing beats a Fisker trimmer. Nothing beats a Fisker trimmer. Okay. Even this one, who the blade doesn't stay in. Okay, it's that simple. A 1 by 2 inch square, and then you need a 1/4 inch punch. And you're just going to notch out your corners. Just like that. Just kind of put it in. Let me see if I can put it in here and then turn it upside down. See, that's all we're doing. Just that little bitty piece in there. Kind of like we do when we're snipping out the corner of the tab tickets. And then you can stamp anything on these that you want. I went with this one. And I want to make sure it's going to stamp good first before I put it on there. Okay. I pulled out Be Mine from an old Stampin' Up! Valentine set. And you can make your own tickets. They don't have to be anything special. This one with the red, I really liked this one. Let me pull this one out really quick. Let's see, that one wasn't quite 2 inches, so let's cut this one off, making sure we get rid of the white, and cut this one to 2 inches, cut it to 1 inch, there we go, and everything else should come off with the punch. Come back with our punch and nip off our corners. And then I have XOXOXO here on this one. Now you can, if you are handy with pencil or colored pencils or markers or whatever, you can add these however you want. You can print Admit 1 on a whole sheet in your Word program and then go back and cut it apart and cut them out that way. But those are some really easy tickets that you can do with a rectangle and a standard 1/4 inch hole punch. That is it for me for day 5. Let's bring our 3 items back. And I will see you back here tomorrow with day 6. You see this blue here? We really showcase this blue tomorrow, which adds to the fact that everything will blend together, so it doesn't matter where I put it within the journal, everything is going to coordinate. So I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 6. In the meantime, remember to check out the links below, like, subscribe, and share the video around, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Creative blessings.